Good morning, Great Gators. My name is Bryce White, and I'm going to be telling you about Benjamin Banneker. Benjamin Banneker was born in 1731 and lived in Maryland. At the age of 22, he created a wooden clock, the first in the New World, and it worked for over 50 years. Benjamin Banneker, by memory, was able to duplicate the blueprints for our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. After the hired describer, he quit the job. He also studied astronomy, math, and was an author. He lived until he was almost 75. And that is a little information about Black History Month.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Good morning, boys and girls. Today's Tuesday. It is the Lorax Day, and I'm going to share some of the Lorax with you this morning. And the Lorax was written by Dr. Seuss, of course. The Lorax. At the far end of town, where the grinkle grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing excepting old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grinkle grass, some people say if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could, before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax? And why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere from the far end of town where the grinkle grass grows? The old Onceler still lives there. Ask him, he knows. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He says in his lurkum on top of his store. He lurks in his lurkum, cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of muffered moof. And on special dank midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of a rope, he lets down in a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a nail, and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snoove, his secret strange hole in his grooveless glove. Then he grunts, "I'll call you by whisper-my-phone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone." Sloop! Down slops the whisper-my-phone to your car, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. And boys and girls, I challenge you to find a copy of this book, get your teacher to read it, or you read it yourself, and find out what happened to the Lorax and how he was lifted away.
Good morning, Great Gators. Welcome to WIES Morning News. I am London.
And I'm Anaya.
We hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday.
This one's character trait is courage.
Here's a quote to keep in mind. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage.
This means make wise decisions in life. It will give you all that you could imagine in this life and more.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Also remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Great Gators. Today is Tuesday, February 27th. It is sunny. The temperature will be 62 degrees. The chance of rain will be 10%. 5 miles per hour wind. Hello, grade gators. For lunch, we are having Mama's roasted chicken,
mac and cheese,
cornbread,
ham and cheese chef salad,
pinto beans,
cabbage,
mixed green salad,
and oranges. Good morning, grade gators. Today we're going to say the 3 R's. Rule number 1, respect school and personal properties at all times. Rule number 2, respect ourselves and others with my words and my actions. Rule number 3, respect the learning environment during work and play.
You know how we do it. Go Gators!